Jake Paul and Mike Tyson managed to pack out the AT&T Stadium, and also the most streamed sporting event on Netflix, which is a huge deal. This is a big deal. You know, it really shows how Jake Paul is just a strong marketer, him and his team. You know, he's a very big social media star, you know, aside from being a professional boxer, right? You know, but, you know, he fought a, you know, heavyweight champion who was a multiple heavyweight champion, I think from 1985 to 1990 or so. Mike Tyson, or probably even longer. I forget how long it was. He was a heavyweight. He had the title for that championship. And so Jake Paul, this fight, like, it was in the works for a while. We was hearing things here and there. It finally happened, you know, by unanimous decision. Jake Paul was the winner. So it was 8 rounds and like 2 minutes each round or whatever. And it seems like with Mike, I think being a great and amazing fighter, you know, he retired over about, what, 20 years ago, I believe. And, you know, his last fight wasn't the greatest or whatever back then. But for him to be at 58 years old, and, you know, back in June, he had lost 25 pounds. He lost almost half his blood, which is a tragedy. It's a tragic thing. And my thing is, he managed to come back. And as he said when he was talking, I think during the end of the fight, that he was saying, you know, his kids, his family's gonna look at him like he's special, and he is a special guy. He's an incredible fighter in his prime, and even now, because to go through that vigorous, intense training, which is like, is no joke. And we saw the different rehearsal videos over time, the practice that he was doing. You know, Mike was putting a lot of energy, a lot of, you know, dedication and motivation into his training. And it really takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy, as you can see. And for him to be 58 years old, and he's like getting himself back in shape, he's getting back to where he needed to be. Like he said, he mentioned, you know, it's the lead up to the fight. The fight is really just the cherry on the cake. It's just, you know, a treat. But it's the lead up to the fight. It's the training. It's putting that hard work in. And so Mike just showed us all even more how much of a champion he is, and he's always been. I think for Jake Paul, it's very interesting to see that he got a chance to fight, you know, a former heavyweight champion who was a multiple, you know, held it for multiple years. I think that was good for him, and obviously for his social media, you know, fan base and his followers. He's like a heavyweight as a social media star too. But yeah, I would say for Mike, you know, even though some people are saying, oh, why did he do it? Oh, he shouldn't have did it, blah, blah, blah. Look, Jake had ended up leaving with 40 million and Tyson ended up leaving with 20 million. You can't really beat that. I think that this is kind of unheard of too, you know what I'm saying? You know, for Mike Tyson to be at 58 years old, a former heavyweight title champion, to be given another opportunity to be in the ring, to pack out a stadium, to, you know, be in the spotlight at this level, this is a very big deal. And to leave with $20 million,